EDP is our first highest division in our progression system. It stands for Eastern Development Program. Our long-term goal is that this substantially advance U.S. soccer across the world. Starting with young players like this, in my opinion, is the best way to do that. Their coach has recommended them as some of the best players that are out there, and then we've started it with over 60 players, and we have about 30 players now, and the roster size will become a little bit smaller, and the next steps will be to start to present the boys to U.S. national team coaches.
One of the signature programs of the Eastern Development Program is the Talent Identification Program, TIP. The purpose of TIP is to identify and nurture the most promising young players within the Eastern Development Program. From our experience, talent alone won't help a player develop to the potential. What you need to see how they conduct themselves off the field. Many of the players that I've worked with in the past that are either now in the Premier League or are in Major League Soccer haven't been the most talented players. They're the ones with the most positive attitude, the strongest character, and the ones that have got the courage and confidence to go on and become leaders. So why don't players make it? They don't make it because of the choices they make off the field. The inability to resist peer pressure, being told that they're experiencing too much success and being told how good they are at a young level, which then affects their mentality and they don't think they need to work hard. We're fortunate enough to live in an affluent country and an affluent community. The downside to that is a lot's done for our children and our players. Sometimes we overcoach kids and we don't let them solve the problems on the field. So a big part of this program is a cultural shift in the way that we're teaching. So we're asking questions and we're giving them the opportunity to take responsibility to solve problems, knowing full well that they're going to make mistakes. So the reason that we've brought them to a hotel this weekend is to see how they conduct themselves on and off the field. So you see how they eat, how they interact with each other, whether they're going to get homesick or not. Our job is to help and support and nurture them through those mistakes and turn those weaknesses into strengths in their personality and their performance. The kids with the ability, with an average attitude, will go on and become good players. The kids with good attitudes and average ability will go on and become good players. The kids with great attitudes and great ability will go on and become great players.
This conversation you come out to find out so true. You change the subject but you never know what to do. Write your own way, but you never see it all through. You're hiding pieces, troubled by the things you might do. And you know the way I feel. Keep it only for a few. 'Cause you know what I'll say. I'll say it's wrong.